Hello, this is the readings for Tuesday. Well, it's kind of for today, tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday. Sorry there wasn't any over the weekend. We had a new moon. So I think for me, the energy was quite intense with the new moon. And I don't know how you found it. But anyway, let's go into the messages and connecting with spirit. It's Taurus first. So thanks for liking and subscribing. It does help the channel get out across YouTube. So we'll get a message for Taurus. Okay. Entitlement. Okay. It feels here that you've been dealing with somebody who thinks that they are entitled to sort of have kind of, you know, whatever they want at maybe other people's expenses, perhaps at your expense, okay? And they've been quite selfish. There's definitely somebody here that's showing up as selfish, okay? Let's have a look. You've got some messages here. There's 3 that have just come out. Yes, your intuition is correct. Take action accordingly. Okay, so you are right, whatever you are thinking about. You even got the card empowerment that just flipped over. Spirit is trying to empower you. You are more powerful than you realise. It is safe for you to be powerful. You've got the card tranquility. Make time to relax, be still and enjoy your solitude, indulging in much needed self-care. So they want you to, you know, look after yourself and all of that. A new dawn. The worst is now behind you and a positive new experiences are on the horizon. So there's just like a whole flood of kind of very empowering messages from Spirit for Taurus. And it is something to do with somebody that's been selfish. Okay, that's what's coming through. So we'll see what else we're getting here. You know, there's been some kind of disappointment, upset. Something hasn't worked out, regrets. Somebody could be stuck in the past. Might not be you, but somebody may be stuck in the past. Now, there is a major completion here for Taurus. This is very good news. You've got the world. This is for your person, okay? So what does this mean? Some kind of karmic cycle is coming to a close, Taurus. And it's success for you. It does mean success because it's freeing you up to meet somebody else or come into contact with other people who are going to be much more positive, you know, because this is a release, this is a letting go. And we have just had that new moon. So maybe that's why this is happening for Taurus at the moment. Let me just go and get the relationship cards because I just realised, sorry. I just realised I haven't got the relationship messages. Now, the card that just got left on the bottom of the deck there, I want to meet up with you. And look at the colours. I always say the colours, purples, pinks, in both those cards. I feel you're moving into a much more successful chapter now. I feel you're being released from a karmic cycle. Okay, I'm going to tell you how I truly feel. Coming into contact with somebody who is able to express how they feel. I do think there is somebody that is sorry as well. So I just saw the sorry card. Your spirit guides are talking about a new earth. And isn't that amazing? Because the world card is normally represented by an earth, you know. And we've got here a new earth. And it says, it is happening, keep holding the vision. So the message for Taurus, right, at the beginning of this week, there's definitely been somebody connected into you who's been selfish. It's been painful. But this release on this new moon has been very important. It is the end of a karmic pattern and chapter. And you're going to be going into a much more positive cycle now. And I feel you're going to be connecting with somebody who is able to actually express their feelings which is what you really, really deserve, okay? So we'll go into Virgo. Virgo for the beginning of the week. Understanding, okay? Now, that is all about understanding what's been going on in your life, what it is Spirit's been trying to help you to learn. And you could also be finding yourself understanding somebody from a different perspective now, or just even understanding your own life from a different perspective. You've got here a blessed change coming in. A major life change brings you great blessings. So it's really, really positive for Virgo here. We'll go a bit deeper. You know, you've got here the Seven of Swords. It's been hard for there to be honesty. You may have had to portray yourself as more confident or more happy than you actually have been. But you had to come to some sort of understanding. You're connecting here to somebody with the Lovers card, okay? So there's somebody here that is very, very attracted to you. They are at a crossroads. They're thinking about you. You're in my dreams. You're in my dreams. From what I can tell, there's some sort of lack of trust. There's been some sort of lack of trust. There's been some sort of difficulties, but Spirit is bringing the understanding and a blessed change now. Just nearly dropped the cards. There's somebody that really cannot get you off their minds, in whatever, take that however that resonates, okay? Right, this just came out for the other, so I'm going to pick you another card, but you have got here a new earth. It is happening. Keep holding the vision. We've just had the new moon, so I'm not surprised that card's coming out again, because there is a blessed change. There is the new moon. Spirit's trying to bring you certain understandings that you may not have had previously. They're saying you're not alone. Physical connection and community. You are not alone. You're connecting into this consciousness grid, a higher level of consciousness, and they're bringing you understanding and a blessed change. And I think it's well due, because this energy here looks like you've been going through some tricky stuff. You know, there's somebody that is massively thinking about you, but I feel you are going through certain spiritual awakenings at the moment, and you need to sort of process what those are. I feel Spirit is bringing you a blessed change, and I do think it is to do with love, okay? So, you know, you're being supported by Spirit towards love, and I think for you, you're sort of looking for a lot more understanding and trust going forwards. So just keep working with Spirit, and know that, you know, if it's challenging, Virgo, at the moment, because that's what I'm picking up from these cards, it is challenging, just hang in there a little bit longer, because I feel things are going to turn very positive for you, and you're kind of on the cusp of that. Okay, right, let's go into Capricorn. And Capricorn for the beginning of the week. Sensitivity. So that is lovely. That's all about connecting to yourself and your sensitive nature. You could also be in contact with somebody who's highly sensitive as well. Make a wish. This is a magical moment. Make a wish and enjoy its manifestation. So the beginning of this week for Capricorn, it's quite magical, really. it's all about looking into your heart and being really honest about what it is you would like, and knowing that it really can come true. That's what Spirit's saying. Three of Pentacles. You know, your path is chosen and now it's a time of action. So you don't need to really think about things, Capricorn. All you've got to do is just keep moving forward now. You've got really good energy to sort of like go forward on your path. And I feel you are in a very much a better alignment. A more sensitive and loving energy is around Capricorn. Now there's somebody here with the King of Swords reversed. Now let's just get a message from this person to clarify what that is. I'll pick another card as well. Now there is somebody who's connected to you, and I don't know if this is to do with love. This could be somebody else, or it could be to do with love. So take it how it resonates. But King of Swords reversed normally means somebody who is quite difficult, you know, and the Six of Cups is the past. I'm listening to my guides. Somebody's struggling. That's what I'm getting come through. Somebody's struggling and it's because of their past. You are in a much more positive position than they are. I feel you are further forward in the healing journey. Your spirit guides are basically saying that your life is a canvas. They're talking about manifestation again. So you've got two cards to do with manifestation. Isn't that interesting? Two cards. I'll show you the card there. So you've got two cards and all of the cards are coming up pink, purples. Cosmic Heart, Devotion, Make Your Life a Moving Prayer. So you're very committed to your spiritual beliefs and your values. Child of the Cosmos, the intelligence of the universe lies within you. No pressure. It's all about following your heart, you know. You've got the Cosmic Heart, Child of the Cosmos, manifestation, sensitivity. It's like Spirit is saying, just keep aligned with your heart and you will not go wrong. Somebody is definitely struggling here. And they need to listen to their spiritual guides. They need to sort of like, you know, keep moving forward with their life. Just going to look at, yeah, there's somebody here that's got real problems, you know. It's interesting because I pick one card a day just for a message from Spirit. And it was, funnily enough, it was the King of Swords. So that's why I just thought I'll have a look in my little book, what in reverse. And it is cruelty, okay? So somebody's being cruel and it's because of their past. They have a tendency to be like this. Spirit is trying to help this person. I know Spirit is. But at the moment, Spirit is talking about you, just concentrating on your heart, your life, your manifestations. You know, and that's the energy Spirit is really guiding you to be within. So to not let that person kind of infiltrate your energy, okay? So that's the message, Capricorn. So we'll go into Aquarius. Keep getting lots of cards coming out today. Aquarius, what have we got for Aquarius? Promises. Okay, it's quite a sad card. It's kind of like somebody sad because it feels like somebody might not have kept their promise or they feel let down. Stay optimistic. Your dreams are coming true. Don't quit right before the miracle occurs. So there is some sadness there around you, Aquarius, and that could be for many different reasons, because it is a collective reason, obviously. There's some sadness around you, but it's not necessarily yours. Spirit is saying, you know, don't attach to it because they want you to stay optimistic. We'll go a bit deeper. You may feel conflicted. You may feel very much pulled in different directions at the moment. Okay, let's see your person. What's going on with them? Now, you've got somebody here, 9 of Cups. This person's in a very good position. This is a yes from the tarot in the sense that they do have very good resources. They're in a good position, but they may come across as a bit selfish or like they're thinking of themselves a lot, okay? And you might have a lot of conflict about this person. You might be just thinking, oh, all sorts going on inside your head. Somebody's saying, I'm undecided about us. I need time to think things through. Don't rush me. So you've got somebody here who is just basically in a bit of a state, you know. I did sense the sadness around you. So I think somebody here, they're in a good position. Really, they are. You know, in terms of like their resources or, you know, Spirit's saying that they've got a lot to hand and they're actually quite lucky in some respects, but then I sense sadness there, or somebody who's digging their heels in a bit, and they can be quite stubborn, this person, and they need, this person's basically saying, you know, whether it's that they're sad or that they just, you know, for some of them they might not be sad, but they're stubborn for some reason, and they can't be rushed. They can't be rushed. And this may be making you feel conflicted and a bit like, oh, you know, but Spirit's saying, look, just stay optimistic because something's about to get good, okay? Something's going to change. Oh, this card is haunting me today. It keeps coming out. A new earth, it is happening. Keep holding the vision. So that is because of the new moon. That's why that card keeps coming out again and again today. I know that's the reason. Okay, you're not alone. Somebody's being given the message that they're not alone. You're not alone. You've got Spirit. They're willing you to stay positive. And they are talking about, you know, the sweetness of life. Venus energy. Okay, so love coming through here. Pleasure, joy, surrender to the sweetness, make love to life. You know, that's a joyful card. They want Aquarius to be happy and optimistic. Keep holding the vision. You know, this is a new earth. You are not alone. I know it's a challenging time here from what I can see in these cards. There is somebody here that cannot bear pressure at the moment. That things are going to be okay. Okay, so stay optimistic. That's the message, Aquarius. Let's go into Gemini. Let's go into Gemini. Wounds. Oh dear. Okay, so this is like pain body. Now this could be wounds coming up because of something somebody's just done to you. Or it could be like old wounds. I feel old wounds probably surfacing. We've just had this new moon, so probably certain things have come up for Gemini that were very old, and it sort of puts a different energy on you that isn't really yours, Gemini. It's not actually who you are right now. And it's like Spirit is saying, like, don't allow past energies to sort of keep impacting you. They're talking about positive energy. Surround yourself with positive people, situations, and avoid negativity. So there you go. You know, this is about being positive in the here and now. The past is the graveyard. The past is not good energy. Present moment. Okay? Because Spirit's always trying to bring in abundance. you know, you might be feeling sometimes at the moment that you're putting a bit of a brave face on, and that actually you don't feel as happy as you may be portraying. You've got somebody here who's trying to be very, very careful. They've got Page of Swords. This person could be, okay, two things, right? So there's two different meanings this could be. So take whichever one resonates. Either this person is watching you. They're watching you and they know you're not in a great place at the moment, but they're being very careful about how to approach that. Then there's also the other meaning, okay, which is basically that this person, there's somebody here connected to you that is trying to be careful in their life so that they don't get into dangerous or dodgy situations, if that makes sense, okay? They don't want to put themselves in harm's way, so they're trying to be very careful. So in a way, you are sort of mirroring, because you're trying to put on this, you know, brave face, and, you know, you're actually getting some old wounds surface, but you're trying not to let that show. And somebody connected to you sort of being the same. They're also being really quite careful because they don't want to get themselves into any situations that could harm them. Now, your person is saying, I know what I need to do. So I think this person, they're obviously going through some sort of challenge, and you've just got to have faith in them, really, that they will be all right and they will, you know, sort it out, type of thing. Okay, surrender to the sweetness. Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. You've got two cards here from Spirit, Gemini, that are talking about positivity. You know, don't get bogged down by any pain body or past wounds. Don't get upset over this person. I know it's easy for me to say. You know, whatever it is that's unsettling you at the moment, right? There could be something unsettling you, but Spirit is really, really trying to send you an influx of positivity, you know? And they're just saying to focus on all the beauty of life, because it feels to me like there is, you know, some really good things coming in for you. You've got the breath of the cosmos underneath, my will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. So, you know, you're sort of at, how can I put it? Spirit's in control of everything that's happening to Gemini right now. And Spirit is saying, trust. It is going to lead to a better life, a sweeter life. Put your trust and faith in us. That's what Spirit's saying, and they're trying to bring you positivity, and they're just reminding you to take yourself out of any situations or thoughts that wouldn't be of that nature, okay? But, you know, there's somebody here connected to you that's either watching you or they're watching themselves, and they are going to do what they need to do. You know, I think they do realise there's some changes that person's got to make, basically. Right, let's go into Libra. Liberation. Freedom. Freedom from suffering, okay? So that's the freedom card. Freeing yourself from difficulties. Somebody's freeing themselves. Stay optimistic. Positive energy. These cards keep coming through the same. Spirit is break free. Oh, yeah. Try different ventures, experiences. You know, you're being freed from something. It could feel quite difficult for Libra at the moment, because Spirit is sending you a ton of positivity here, I think, because they know you're breaking free from a situation or a person, and it's not easy. you know, it's been a difficult time here. You've got this energy of the Four of Cups, which is quite a stagnant time where you're sort of waiting to see, you know, what's going to happen, when's my life going to get better. But, you know, there's this massive cup coming in for you. It's about to turn, it's about to change. It can only change when you do break free, can't it? Because once you break free, then you're into the new timeline. You're connecting into here with somebody with the Judgment card. There's two messages here. I feel somebody is receiving a judgment from Spirit, right? And I also do think you could be meeting up with somebody who wants a new chapter, right? You've got this, just as I said that, I want to meet up with you. So there's somebody here that will want a new chapter with you with that cup. It's been really hard going here for Libra. I do feel for you, but I think you're breaking free of it now. That's what I'm getting shown. Star family. I've never seen this card before. It's really lovely. Look at that. Gorgeous, isn't it? Star family, you're part of a team of souls calling support. Well, this is the spirit guide card anyway. So your spirit guides are basically saying they are here for you. You have been through a very long, drawn out process here, which probably has felt very stuck. But you're being broken free of it. You're going into a new chapter. You're going to be connecting up with somebody who also wants a new chapter. It's very positive for Libra. Okay, so for lots of you, this could be a new relationship. It could be that somebody's going to wake up and realise, because they received this judgment, if they don't wake up and realise that they should be having a new chapter with you, they're going to receive some sort of, you know, judgment because they're holding themselves in old karma. But that's not happening with Libra anymore. I feel Libra's breaking out of it. Okay, let's go into Leo. Obsession. Okay, now obsession can mean passion. It could be that you're connected with somebody with like obsession problems. Perhaps they've got mental health problems, OCD, that type of thing. Blessed change. A major life change brings you great blessings. So great blessings coming in for Leo this week. And there's some sort of major life change going on for you. You know, you've got here everything to build up long term. And all you've got to do is just keep doing what you're doing, because you're going to reap the rewards. You're going to reap the benefits. What you're doing is going to be, you know, it's worth investing in what you're doing now, because you'll reap the benefits longer term. You've got somebody here, King of Cups. This is somebody who's very, very sensitive. I did say about, has somebody got mental health issues? They can be, I don't want to say this person is a narcissist, but I want to say that they can be very shut down emotionally, hard to reach, irrational, paranoid, compulsively lie. Okay, your person might not tick all those boxes because that's quite a wide range, but there's somebody here that can struggle to see things from other people's perspective at times. But don't worry, I think long term they're going to be okay. Somebody's saying here, I know we will be together. So I think with this person, it's worth being patient, because this could be a family member or a friend. It doesn't have to be a lover, but it could be a lover. You're dealing here with somebody who's got problems in your life. Long term, they're going to be okay. Spirit is helping you to just focus on the blessed changes in your life. And I do feel they are, you know, you're moving into good abundance. Money for you, good long term. Portal, wow. Doors are opening. You decide. Rewards, wild card. The doors are opening. Spirit is opening doors for you at the moment. Spirit is opening up a portal for Leo. You are receiving downloads. There is something in your life that may have been making you feel fed up, that may have been taking longer than you wanted. And I feel this week things start to speed up for you. And it's a blessed change. Okay. Let's go into Aries. Oh, Aries. Beginning of the week. Wits. So, interesting. I feel there's somebody you're connecting into here that can be a bit too clever for their own good, a bit too smart. They try to be quite funny or cunning. Accept heaven's help. You have prayed for help, so get out of the way. Let heaven help you. Spirit is saying, look, we're trying to help you with this situation. There's definitely somebody here who's awkward to deal with. They're trying to help you with that. We'll see what else we're getting here. Like, yeah. I think you've got memories with this person, and you're trying to sort of deal with things as best you can, but it's not easy. Whether you're trying to break away from this person or you're trying to get through to this person, I feel they're trying to help you so that you're not dealing with that person. They're sort of saying, let us deal with this person. Just focus on your beautiful heart and your beautiful nature. Now, a karmic cycle is going through a completion with this World card. So this person who's very awkward, it's somehow coming to an end, or they are coming to the end of their karmic cycle. See, I can't, oh, sorry. I can't let go of the past. Yeah, there's a karmic cycle with this person. I definitely know with that card, there's somebody here that's very tricky. And I think it's made you feel quite unsure. But they're trying to refocus you on your beautiful energy so that you don't get distracted by this person. And you'll come in a full circle with relationships. I feel like a karmic cycle in your relationships is coming to an end. Breathe a sigh of relief. I don't think relationships for you are going to be going the same way anymore. Earth pulsing, pulse of the mother, slow down, time in nature. And isn't that interesting? Because I do get the oracle cards seem to match up with the tarot cards, don't I? And look at that. Look at both in nature. So that Spirit is saying to you, we're here. All right, Aries, we're here. We're helping you. We know you've been dealing with somebody tricky, or you were dealing with somebody tricky, but that is all coming to a sort of like completion. You're being supported and help is coming, and this situation is going to be healed, you know, in whatever way that may be. For some of you it could be healed, or for some of you it could be closing down. It's going to be different for all of us, you know, but the main thing is to know Spirit is protecting you. Loved ones in Spirit are protecting you, keeping you safe, guiding you to better times. So try not to involve yourself with this person or rush into any other type of situation, because there's some sort of karmic cycle that Spirit's trying to complete, and Spirit wants to do it properly. So I know it's hard, but you might have an urge to either try to resolve an issue with someone or try to meet somebody new at the moment. But Spirit is saying it's better if you can just relax and hold back, because they're actually trying to sort this out for you. Okay, so I hope that helps. Right, let's go into Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius then, for beginning of the week. Magic. I feel like you got this card before recently. I don't know if I'm right, but you've got magic anyway. Magical things happening. How lovely. Unusual, unexpected things. Now, you've also got another card, which is rather interesting. The self-employment card. You are a born entrepreneur and your business is surrounded by magical opportunities. So whether or not you actually do run your own business, or whether or not you just have a passion or a interest that you love, it's very much sort of your natural way of life, and it is what you should be doing, is what they're saying. And that there's some magical opportunities coming in, because you've got magic on both those cards. So there's magic coming in for Sagittarius connected to your passion or your business. You're moving forward very nicely now. You have had a heavy heart, so there may have been something you've been grieving or sad over. But with that 8 of Cups, the next couple of weeks, it's just going to get better and better for you. You're moving in the right direction. You've got the Lovers card, your person. So you could be entering a new love at the moment. Okay, because Lovers cards usually means new love. This is love. It's new. I was going to say it's spiritual. I feel your spirit guides send you this person. So you may have already been involved with them, but it's sort of like still quite new in a way. Or this is someone new coming in, but they're sent by your spirit guides. And I did feel, looking at that Lovers card, that it's a spiritual love. So it's like you might have known each other in past lives, or spirits, you sort of do know that spirits sent you this person when they come in. And they are talking about star family. You're part of a team of souls calling support. So that's all your soul family and your spirit family and spirit. There's a lot of power and energy here for Sagittarius. They're really sort of saying to you, this is a magical time. It may have been quite a hard time in some respects, but now there's some magical opportunities coming in for you that are going to be really fantastic. Okay, so that's the message. We'll go into Scorpio then. Scorpio for the beginning of the week. Sacrifice. Sacrifices. Sometimes we have to let go of certain things in order to get new things. Which isn't an easy process, is it? I don't think it's usually an easy process. Sometimes it can be, but they're saying that you need some rest, Scorpio. So you might laugh when you hear me say that and go, yeah, I definitely do. You've been working hard, take a nap and get some rest. So energetically, you do need rest, because you're going through some major shifts. And we've just had that new moon, and I just know how I felt. Because I can't remember the actual placement of it. Is it Neptune? Or I've got Scorpio in my chart anyway, and it's to do with change. So it's heavy. And it's come after a time where things felt very stuck, you know, and it's like not much has been happening, or it was just more of the same. But you're on the cusp here, Scorpio, of it all changing round for you. So they want your energy to be in the right place so you can pick this up. You've got somebody here connecting to you with the Two of Pentacles. This is a very interesting card. It does represent, in some ways, sort of happiness and trying to get a more healthy balance. But it also can represent, you know, like obstacles. And it can represent as well that there could be some information coming in for somebody. You know, could be challenging information coming in for somebody there. Once the challenging information is dealt with, or the obstacles are dealt with, it's worth it in the longer term, if that makes sense. Because a healthier balance can be achieved for this person. This person wants to connect with you. I want to meet up with you. There's somebody that wants to meet up with you. This could even be for business. It doesn't have to just be for love. Somebody's got to make a choice. And it's not easy. But this is a big opportunity for Scorpio coming in here at the moment. Earth pulsing, pulse of the mother, slow down, take time in nature. So there's two cards there to do with rest, and that card even's kind of got nature in it as well. So, yeah, the slower you go, the deeper into spirit you are. And that means the new things that are coming into your life will be much more aligned, okay? So it can be a hard process, but it's a good process here for Scorpio, because what I'm seeing is like renewal, a new opportunity coming in, and it's an opportunity for happiness. There's an opportunity here for love or happiness. So they want you to sort of rest, because something is getting, I feel, somebody connected to Scorpio is getting things sorted, and that will be good news for you. That's the message. Comes together in the end. Right, let's go into Pisces. So Pisces for beginning of the week. More of a shuffle. Words. Oh, words. That can mean so many things. Okay. Usually best not to say too much. Best to stay silent. But sometimes words do, sometimes words do reveal the truth, don't they? Let's have a look. Set your sights higher. Increase your standards and expect more for yourself. Do not settle. So yeah, sometimes words do reveal, because it helps clarify. It helps clarify where somebody is at. And I feel Spirit is willing Pisces forward onto better things. Let's see what else. Right. It feels things have been tricky, but you are trying really hard at the moment to be strong, you know, to put on a brave front. And there's a lot of things you could say, but maybe you are holding those things back, and maybe that is the wisest thing. Because you've got the Judgment card, which usually does mean wise action as well. And it also represents a much better new chapter in your life. And the reason why you enter this new chapter is because of all the hard work you've been doing, okay? This is good news. This week is good news for Pisces. You're connecting here to somebody that's very sad or grieving, or they've got issues. It's a slippery slope and they need to be careful. It's a slippery slope that you may have felt yourself going down. But you pull yourself out of it and you're like, no, I'm not going that way. That's not my path. Your person does need to have more fun. They're getting down in the dumps and they need to sort of like, well, Spirit wants them to be happy. Spirit wants them to be happy, but for some reason they struggle. Okay, so you've got this lovely card here. Oh, I thought there was two. That's funny. That's really weird. I was sure there was two cards then. Water your garden, nourishment, body care, tenderness and rest. So that what they're saying to you, right, is regroup this week, Pisces. Regroup. You are moving into a very good chapter. Something's going to go in your favour. Spirit is working behind the scenes to improve things for you. They're helping you to raise your vibration, to move to a higher timeline in your life. So, you know, they're wanting you to kind of rest and pace yourself through this change. This is very good news for Pisces, and you really deserve it. I feel Spirit is willing you forward to a higher vibration in your life, whether that's to do with work, your friends, family, love, whatever it's to do with. There's some area of your life that needs to now move to a higher vibration. Somebody here struggles to be happy. They struggle to be in a high vibration, and I think they know really ultimately that they have affected you, right? And they're thinking about that, and I think they're gonna realise that they may have missed out on an opportunity with you, or they may have some regrets into the way they've treated you. Okay, so that is the message. Let's go into Cancer. Cancer for the beginning of the week. I hope you're doing okay. Let's see what message we get. Cancer. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Voice. It's very empowering. Now that's like your inner child, you know. Now inner child stuff can always come up around like full moons, new moons, and we've just literally had the new moon. So we had the new moon on Saturday. So that's what we had over the weekends. You know, it was a powerful energy. This is about Cancer liberating ourselves to speak our truth. Set your sights higher, increase your standards and expect more for yourself. Do not settle. Wow. So they don't want you to settle. They want you to keep raising your vibration. And that comes from that little voice within, you know, that the inner child, it is just a story because the past is just a story, and we're left with these karmas of like thinking, you know, because of our conditioning and our karma, we think we don't deserve certain things, or we think we can never have those things. But Spirit is sending a very firm message to Cancer this week. Yes, you can have these things. It's just the inner child story sometimes messing with you, making you think you can't have it, but you can. It's all within your reach. So you may feel a bit conflicted as you start this week. I do think there could be different people vying for your attention. You may or may not be interested in that. Now, there's somebody here that will want to invest in you. There's somebody here that can help you. Actually, there's two things here. There's somebody here that can help you with money. And take that however it resonates, because we all have different situations in life. But there's somebody here that can help you with money, and it's going to be a long-term success. Also, there's somebody here that sees you as a good long-term investment in terms of like a relationship, right? You may feel very conflicted at the moment because of the inner child stuff that's been coming up for you, you know, because of the fact you've been on a lower vibration and now you're going to a higher vibration, and it can feel very unsettling. I know that's how I feel at the moment. You know, until it becomes embedded, it's a very unsettling time. So you just have to take it really slow, and you're not alone. You know you've got me, your soul fam. But Cancer's just going through so much. Yeah, there's somebody here, I'm quiet to protect you from my ego. Somebody, you know, somebody doesn't want to hurt you. They don't want to cause disruption. But I think it, in a way, it doesn't really help, because it's kind of sent you into a spin, and it's made things more drawn out and more difficult, and it's made you feel more conflicted, because I feel somebody wouldn't just say to you the truth, you know. And I feel there's a disruption or distraction or unsettling feeling for Cancer, and Spirit's just saying, look, it's okay. You've got here star ancestors, hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little bit deeper. What Spirit is trying to say to you is, we're here. You know, we are here, and we know you're making great strides, Cancer. You're making great changes, you know, to set your sights higher, to really be the best version of you, you know. And sometimes it's going to feel very unsettling, because you're trying to leave behind the old ways, the old karmic patterns, the old self, to go into the new. But you are going into the new. So just keep putting one foot in front of the other, because you've got your star ancestors. You know, that is a really powerful energy with the pyramids. It's like Spirit is bringing out the big guns for Cancer this week, because they know we need it, because they're saying, look, long-term prosperity, you are doing really well, and you're going to get everything you want. You're going to get that long-term relationship. You're going to get that long-term money. You know, everything's improving for Cancer now. I don't think Spirit wants Cancer to revert back to old ways. So, you know, but I think part of the unsettling thing I do want to say is, I think whether it's in your past or now, there's somebody that has been trying to protect you, but it actually hasn't helped, because it would have been more helpful had they just been brutally honest with you and just, you know, treated you like a friend and just said things how they really were. But I don't think they wanted to do that, because, well, they obviously know your value. They know your value, and they didn't want to sort of like hurt you or jeopardize that, I suppose. But it's all right. So basically, Cancer, it's a bit of a funny reading, really, but I think the new moon energy does affect us worse, because we're ruled by the moon. Okay, so just hang in there. You might feel a bit unsettled at the beginning of this week, but we're moving on to higher vibrations, and that means we're going through a transition, and that means until we're embedded in the new consciousness, it can feel a bit unsettling. But the good news is we've got Spirit on our side supporting us with it, to help pull us out of any unhealthy situations we were in. And the good news is we're going to be connecting this week to people that are helping us, you know, long term. We're creating long-term abundance, but also long-term connections now. There's no more of this casual, silly stuff for Cancer. That's what I want to say. So that's the message. I'm sending you lots of love and peace. You know you've got my support. If you want to book in for a reading, you know I'm here. Just contact me. You've got my email address, my Facebook page, Awakening Tarot. And I will have a website very soon. I've got someone working on it. So that'll be really nice, because it'll be in the Dropbox, and you'll just be able to click the link to go onto my website for all my stuff. So yeah, sending you lots of love and peace.